Hello children, welcome to Math Part. Today we are going to have the second part of exercise 23C, trigonometrical ratios of standard angles, class 9 ICSE from the book Concise Selena. And now in this video we are going to solve question number 10 to 15. So please see that if you like the video, share with your friends, and if you are new to the channel, please subscribe. Question number 10, you are given in the given figure, you have to find tan theta, theta, sine square theta minus cos square theta, and you have to use sine theta to find the value of x. So now here acute angle theta is given. We know that tan theta is equal to opposite upon adjacent. So first part, that is we have tan theta is equal to 5 upon 5. So it is opposite upon adjacent, which is 1. And since tan 45 is equal to 1, comparing these two equations, we get the second part, that is theta is equal to 45 degree. Okay, let us do the third part. We have to find sine square theta minus cos square theta. So sine square 45 minus cos square 45. We know that the sine 45 value is 1 upon root 2 square root 1 upon root 2 and the square of this, minus cos 45 is also 1 by root 2. So square of this, and this is equal to 0. So it is half minus half, or subtracting the same quantity from both, it is going to be 0. The fourth part, you have to use sine theta to find the value of x. Now what is sine theta? Sine theta is sine 45. Sine theta is equal to sine 45, and sine theta is opposite upon hypotenuse, which is 5 upon x. So opposite to theta is 5. So it is 5 by x. Now we know that sine theta is 1 upon, sine 45 is 1 upon root 2, which is equal to 5 upon x. Cross multiply, this x goes here, so we get x is equal to 5 root 2. Done with question number 10. Move into question 11. Find the magnitude of angle A if these are the given conditions. Now this is where we need to do the factorization. So it is easy, children. Observe it carefully. So you have sine A here, you have 1 here. So we will be now factorizing this. So from the first one, from these two terms, we can have cos A common. Okay, if we take cos A common from these two terms, cos A, if it is taken common from this term, only 2 sin A is left. So 2 sin A, and this cos A has gone out, so minus 1. Again, we have here sin A minus 1, so we take minus 1 common. So what is left in the bracket? It is 2 sin A and minus of minus. So this is plus 1, so this is going to be minus 1 here. Minus of minus is plus 1. When you open the bracket, you get the same thing again, which is equal to 0. So we got the factors 2 sin A minus 1, and the leftover in the other bracket cos A minus 1 is equal to 0. Now, if I see, if the product of two numbers is 0, either of one could be 0. So if 2 sin A minus 1 is equal to 0, so let us solve this. We get 2 sin A is equal to minus 1 goes in plus 1. And this 2 moves here, we get sin A is equal to 1 by 2. Now we know that sin 30 is equal to 1 by 2. So from this we get A is equal to 30 degree. Got it? Now, if we take cos A minus 1 is equal to 0, we get cos A is equal to 1. And which value of cos is 1? We know that cos 0 degree is equal to 1. Compare these two equations, we get A is equal to 0 degree. So for the first case, we get A is equal to either 30 or A is equal to 0 degree. Let us start with the second. We have tan A minus 2 cos A tan A plus 2 cos A minus 1. So again, we are going to factorize this. From these two, we can have tan A common. So we take tan A. We are doing the second one. We take tan A common. If we take tan A common, we are left with 1 minus 2 cos A. Because and here now it is 2 cos A minus 1. So I'm going to rearrange this. So let us write is minus 1 plus 2 cos A is equal to 0. Now we'll be taking common from here. So we have, let it be tan A in bracket 1 minus 2 cos A. And here we'll be taking minus 1 common. We are left with 1 minus 2 cos A, which is equal to 0. So the factors are 1 minus 2 cos A in one bracket. Other bracket we have tan A minus 1 is equal to 0. So if we get 1 minus 2 cos A is equal to 0, this 2 cos A minus 2 cos A here we get 1 is equal to 2 cos A, or you get 1 upon 2 is equal to cos A, and 1 upon 2 is also the value of cos 60. Comparing this, we get A is equal to 60 degree. Okay. Then if tan A minus 1 is equal to 0, we take this 1 here, we get tan A is equal to 1. We know that tan 45 degree is equal to 1. So for comparing these two equations, we get A is equal to 45 degree. So we got two values, A is equal to 60 or A is equal to 45 for question number 2. Third part, we have 2 cos square A minus 3 cos A plus 1 is equal to 0. So here taking common, then we are not going to get the factors here. So what we will do, we'll split this middle term. So we take 2 cos square A minus 2 cos A minus cos A plus 1 is equal to 0. So we have split minus 3 cos A as minus 2 cos A minus cos A. Now let us take common in these two. So we have 2 cos A common. From cos square A to cos A taken common. Cos square A, 1 cos A has gone. We are left with cos A. Minus 2 cos A has gone. We are left with 1. From these two terms, we can just take 1 common. So if 1 is taken common, we are left with cos A, and minus of minus becomes plus 1. So this is minus 1 is equal to 0. So we have the factors cos A minus 1 into 2 cos A minus 1 is equal to 0. So if cos A minus 1 is equal to 0, we get cos A is equal to 1. And we know that cos of 0 is equal to 1. So comparing this, we get A is equal to 0 degree. Then if we take 2 cos A is equal to 1, 2 cos A is equal to or minus 1 is equal to 0. So we get 2 cos A is equal to 1. Shifting this 2 here, we get cos A is equal to 1 by 2. We know that cos 60 is equal to 1 by 2. Compare these two equations, we get A is equal to 60 degree. So for this case, we got two values of A is equal to 0 or A is equal to 60. Last part of question number 11. So we have 2 tan 3a cos 3a minus tan 3a plus 1. So what do? We shift everything this side. So cos 3a, so we shift this here. So we get 2 tan 3a cos 3a. Shifting this term over here, we get minus 2 cos 3a, and here now we have tan 3a plus 1. So minus tan 3a plus 1 is equal to 0. We have shifted all the terms to left hand side. Now from these two terms, we can have 2 cos 3a common. So if we take 2 cos 3a common, from here we are left with tan 3a and minus 1. From here, if I take minus 1 common, we are left with tan 3a minus 1, which is equal to 0. So this is common here. So the factors are tan 3a minus 1 times 2 cos 3a minus 1 is equal to 0. So if tan 3a minus 1 is equal to 0, we get tan 3a is equal to 1. And we know that also tan 45 is equal to 1. So we get this equation 3a is equal to 45, or A is equal to 45 by 3, which is 15 degree. Okay. Now, if you take 2 cos, if we take now 2 cos 3a minus 1 is equal to 0, we get 2 cos 3a is equal to 1, or cos 3a is equal to 1 by 2. We know that cos of 60 is equal to 1 by 2. So this implies 3a is equal to 60, comparing these two equations. So you get A is equal to 60 upon 3, which is 20 degree. Got it? So we did with question number 11. Moving to question number 12, it has 12 questions. Oh my God. So it's easy again. So let's solve the first one. 2 cos 3x minus 1 is equal to 0. Shift this minus 1 here. So we get 2 cos 3x is equal to 1. So cos 3x is equal to 1 by 2. We know that cos 60 is equal to 1 by 2. So this is how we get an equation 3x is equal to 60, or x is equal to 60 upon 3, which is 20. Okay, so we got the value of x as 20. Let us do the second one. We have cos x by 3 minus 1 is equal to 0. So cos of x upon 3 is equal to 1. Now cos x by 3 is equal to 1. We know that cos of, or I can write here, we get which is cos of 0 degree. So comparing this, we get x upon 3 is equal to 0, or x is equal to 0. Okay, so x is equal to 0. Now let us solve the third part. So I'm doing the third part here. It is sine of x plus 10 degree is equal to half. We know that sine of 30 degree is equal to half. Compare these two equations. So we get x plus 10 is equal to 30 degree, or x is equal to 30 minus 10, which is 20 degree. So we've done with the 3. Let us start with the fourth one. We have cos of 2x minus 30 is equal to 0. And we know that cos of 90, we know that cos of 90 is equal to 0. We are doing the fourth one. Compare these two equations. So we get 2x minus 30 is equal to 90 degree. So 2x is equal to 90 plus 30, which is 120 degree. So x is equal to 120 divided by 2, which is 60 degree. Got it? The fourth one done. Let us do the fifth one. And the fifth one, we have 2 cos of 3x minus 15 degree is equal to 1. Let us take this half 2 over here. We get cos of 3x minus 15 is equal to 1 by 2. So we know that cos of 60 is equal to 1 by 2. So we get an equation 3x minus 15 is equal to 60 degree. So 3x is equal to 60 plus 15, which is 75 degree. So we get x is equal to 75 divided by 3, which is 25 degree. Okay, the fifth one done. Let us do the sixth one. We have tan square x minus 5 is equal to 3. Take square root. Take square root of both sides. So when we take square root of both sides, we get tan of x minus 5 degree is equal to root 3. Okay, now we know that tan of 60 is equal to root 3. Tan 60 degree is equal to root 3. So this implies x minus 5. Comparing these two equations, x minus 5 is equal to 60 degree, or x is equal to 60 plus 5, which is 65 degrees. So this is the fifth one. Sorry, the sixth one we got x is equal to 65. Okay. Let's start with the seventh question. So you have 3 tan square 2x minus 20 is equal to 1. Shifting this 3 here, we get the first step, we get tan square 2x minus 20 degree is equal to 1 upon 3. This 3 we have taken this side. Okay. Now take square root on both sides. Take square root of both sides, and we get, taking square root, we get tan square ka square root is going to be tan 2x minus 20 is 1 upon root 3. So we now know that tan 30 is equal to 1 upon root 3. Comparing these two equations, we get 2x minus 20 is equal to 30 degree. So we get 2x is equal to minus 20 goes here, 30 plus 20, which is 50 degree, and x is equal to 50 divided by 2, which is equal to 25 degree. Got it? Let's do the eighth part of this question. So we have cos of x by 2 plus 10 is root 3 by 2. And we know that this is also equal to cos of 30 degree, because cos 30 degree is also root 3 by 2. So this is cos of 30 degree. Comparing these two equations, we get x by 2 plus 10 is equal to 30 degree. So we get x upon 2 is equal to 30 minus 10, which is 20 degree. So x is equal to 2 moves here, 2 times 20, which is equal to 40 degree. So we have done with the eighth one. Let us do the ninth part. So ninth part, it is sine square x plus sine square 30 is equal to 1. So we will put the value of sine square 30. So we have sine square x, And sine square 30, sine 30 is half, so half square is equal to 1. So we have sine square x is equal to 1. This half square is 1 by 4, which goes 1 minus 1 by 4 here. LCM is 4. 4 ones are 4. 4 minus 1, we get 3 by 4. Now take square root. Taking square root. Now we'll take square root. Take square root on both sides. We get sine x is equal to root 3 by 2. And we know that sine 60 is root 3 by 2. So this implies x is equal to 60 degree. So we got the value of x as 60 degree for 9th question. Question number 10. So which is cos square 30. Now cos square 30 degree is cos 30 is root 3 by 2. So we have root 3 by 2 and the square of this. This is the 10th one we are doing. Plus cos square x. Plus cos square x is equal to 1. And now this is root 3 by 2 square is 3 by 4 plus cos square x is equal to 1. So we get cos square x is equal to 1 minus 3 by 4, which is 1 by 4. Take square root of both sides. So taking square root of both sides, we get cos of x is equal to 1 by 2. And we know that cos of 60 is equal to 1 by 2. This implies x is equal to 60 degree. Done with the 10th one. The 11th one now, cos square 30 plus sine square 2x is equal to 1. Now cos 30 is again we have root 3 by 2. Root 3 by 2 and then the square of that plus sine square 2x is equal to 1. So this root 3 by 2 square is 3 by 4 plus sine square 2x is equal to 1. So sine square 2x is equal to 1 minus 3 by 4. This 3 by 4 goes here. So 1 minus 3 by 4 is 1 by 4. Take square root of both sides. So taking square root of sine square 2x, we get sine 2x is equal to square root of 1 by 4 is 1 by 2. We know that sine 30 is equal to half. Comparing these two equations, you get 2x is equal to 30 or x is equal to 30 divided by 2, which is 15 degree. Let's do the last part, the 12th part of this. So we have sine square 60 plus cos square 3x minus 9 degree is equal to 1. Now sine 60 is root 3 by 2 and sine square, so we square this. Plus cos square 3x minus 9 is equal to 1. Root 3 by 2 square is 3 by 4 plus cos square 3x minus 9 is equal to 1. So shifting this 3 by 4 here, we get cos square 3x minus 9 is equal to 1 minus 3 by 4, which is 1 by 4. Take square root of both sides. Taking square root of both sides, we get cos of 3x minus 9 is equal to 1 upon 2. Square root of 1 by 4 is 1 by 2. And cos of 60 is equal to half. So we know that cos 60 is half. So comparing these two, we get 3x minus 9 is equal to 60. 3x is equal to 60 minus 9 goes here, it becomes plus 9, which is 69. And x is equal to 69 divided by 3, which is 23 degree. Got it? We did with question number 12. Let us move to question number 13. So we have 4 cos square x is equal to 3 and x is an acute angle. Find the value of x. Now 4 cos square x is equal to 3. So we get cos square x is equal to 3 by 4. This 4 moves here. Take square root. So we take square root. So taking square root, we get cos x is equal to root 3 by 2. And we know that cos of 30 is equal to root 3 by 2. So this implies x is equal to 30 degrees. So we have done with the first part of this. Now let us do the second one. So we have cos square x plus cot square x. Now cos square 30 degree plus cot square 30 degree. Now cos 30, value of cos 30 is root 3 by 2 and cos square, so we square this. And cot 30 is root 3, so root 3 square. So which we get it as 3 by 4 plus 3, which is 3 by 4, a mixed fraction. Now the last part of this, no, the third one is left. So we do the third one here. So the third one, it is cos of 3x. So cos of 3x, x is 30. So it is cos of 3 times 30, which is cos of 90 degree. And we know that cos of 90 degree is equal to 0. This is how we got cos 3x is equal to 0. The last one, that is sine 2x. So sine 2x, that is sine of 2 times 30, which is sine 60 degree, and sine 60 degree is equal to root 3 by 2. Got it? In triangle ABC, you are given angle B 90 degree. So you are given a triangle ABC where angle B is 90 degree. So let us take this as B, this is A and this is C. And AB is Y units. BC is equal to root 3 and AC is 2 units. Angle A is X degree and you have to find sine X. So we know that sine X is opposite upon hypotenuse. So opposite to X is root 3 upon 2. And if sine x is root 3 by 2, we know that sine 60 is equal to root 3 by 2. So this is how we get the second one, that is x is equal to 60 degree. Okay. Now tan x. Now tan x, the third one, tan x is tan 60 degree. Just putting the value of x. Tan x means tan 60, x value we have taken 60, and tan 60 degree is equal to root 3. Last question of today's video. If 2 cos A plus B is equal to 2 sin A minus. So let us take 2 cos of A plus B is equal to 1. So we get cos of A plus B is equal to 1 by 2. And we know that cos of 60 is equal to 1 by 2. Comparing this, we got an equation. A plus B is equal to 60 degree. This is our equation number 1. Then let us take this 2 sine A minus B is equal to 1. So shifting this 2 here, we get sine of A minus B is equal to 1 by 2. We know that sine 30 degree is equal to 1 by 2. Comparing these two equations, we get A minus B is equal to 30 degree. Let this be our equation number 2. Now let us solving equation 1 and 2. We have already learned simultaneous equation. Solving 1 and 2, you get A plus B is equal to 60 degree and A minus B is equal to 30 degree. Simply adding these two equations, B minus B gone. A plus A is 2A is equal to 60 plus 30 is 90 and A is equal to 90 divided by 2, which is 45 degree. So this is how we got A as 45 degree. Now let us substitute this A in equation number 1. So we have 45 plus B is equal to 60 degree, substituting in equation 1. So you get B is equal to 60 minus 45, which is 15 degree. So this is how we got A is equal to 45 and B is equal to 15 degree. So children, if these videos are helping you, please support the channel by subscribing it and do share with your friends. Let them also be benefited. Thank you for watching. Have a good day.